What's up guys, Dennis Films here with another tutorial. Today's tutorial is on the Sony A6500 videos, and particularly what I use to shoot my videos with. Pretty much been raining all day and all week, so what better time to shoot a tutorial? Anyways, let's cue that intro and get started. Okay guys, now that we're in the camera settings, let's get started with what I use. So none of this really matters. That's for photography. New photography. Focus area is wide. That's what I've tried center and stuff. It just not really works for me. You know, of course, I like it to decide on the entire frame and not just the center of the frame. ISO right now is at 800. I'm using S-Log2, so that's the lowest I can go. But you know, it still provides a clean image, there's no noise. Metering mode, I keep on multi. Just basically, you know, that will meter your exposure and tell you where your values are at. So it takes in that whole frame instead of, you know, center, then you have spot and all that stuff. I keep it at multi. Spot metering, point, center, exposure, step value, I'm actually going to keep that there, is at 0.3. Keep going. White balance right now is at daylight, or sometimes I use the custom, which is right here, and I'll put it at 5600 for daylight. It just all depends on the scenario I'm at, but that's basically what I keep it at. Picture effect, I'm not sure what that does, I just keep it off. And picture profile, if you've seen my last video, is PP7, S-Log2, everything default. Nothing is changed in the PP7 profile. And let's get a little bit further. So peaking level, I have it high. That helps me with manual focus, and I have it set to red. For movie S&Q motion, this is important. I keep it manual exposure. I do not use the slow-mo in camera because it has a lower megabit per second, which means less data and the less quality image you're gonna get. So keep that in mind when you shoot. So just change it, you know. If you wanna shoot B-roll, which I shoot often, I will shoot 60 or 120, and 120 will be at 100 megabits per second. And of course, 4K, I will have at 24 frames per second. In the S&Q settings, as you can tell, it tells you right underneath, when I have it set to 60 frames per second, that it's 21 megabits per second. Now, as I just showed you, that it was originally at 50 megabits per second for 60 frames per second. So you're losing a good bit of megabits per second. A lot of data is lost, so you're losing that quality. I have my autofocus drive speed to slow, just because if you have it to fast, it's less natural, and slow will kind of mimic a manual focus. So when you're tracking, well, not tracking, but when you're going from one subject to the other, it'll be a smooth autofocus track. Since I've never even touched this, it's unresponsive, so I keep it there. Auto slow shutter on, audio recording always on. And then audio recording level, I keep at 19. It just all depends. You're gonna have to kind of play with it to see what works for you, depending on what mic, how far your subject is, or yourself, and to really, you know, dial in your audio. So audio level display is on. Wind noise reduction, I keep off. I use a dead cat, so it's not necessary to have that on. Marker display, I have on, and here are the settings. Nothing crazy. The aspect ratio 235 to 1, which will give you these lines for your HD bars. So you can frame your subject correct on account that your HD bars are already there. So you won't crop anything out of your frame. And let's see, steady shot stays on for me. I keep it on auto. The camera does a good job of deciding, you know, what focal length you're at. It's never given me any problems. And for zoom, of course, I have on clear image zoom. I give you the best results in quality. Another big thing is zebras. Zebras, I normally keep at 100 plus, but I just changed it to 100. That will tell you what highlights are overexposed in what you're clipping. It's very important to get good exposure, so the zebras will tell you that. Or if you use a monitor, you can use false color. So keep going, there's not much left. I don't really have anything custom on here as far as the buttons. Everything's pretty standard. You know, nothing's really out of my way, so I keep everything the same. But I just want to go over my settings and what I use. Okay guys, that's it for this video. More tutorials coming soon, so expect that. And vlogs. Yes, vlogs are going to be coming, behind the scenes are going to be coming, a lot of content's coming. So if you like this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification, and then also please like this video so we can run it up the recommended list if you think this will benefit other people as well. And thanks guys, y'all have a great day and keep creating. Peace.